This video will demonstrate a few advanced search methods in Primo. This single search box is the default. However, you can complete a more advanced search. I will click Advanced Search to the right of the search box and it opens an expanded section. I want to find all articles that have to do with bipolar disorder and are written by K. Redfield Jamison. Notice right here, I'll leave this any field contains bipolar disorder. That means it's searching as a keyword, so any field in the items record is going to contain bipolar disorder. And I'm going to substitute author creator in this one right here, contains K. Redfield Jamison. Now there are other ways to limit as well, but we're just going to stick with this. And I will click search. Here's a book that is by K. Redfield Jamison. Notice we have it in our collection. And you'll notice as we scroll through here, it's obvious that K. Redfield Jamison was a part of the list of authors. All right, I'm going to go back to this simple search. And this time we're going to look at bipolar disorder and exercise. And I will click everything. Over here, I can limit by peer-reviewed journals by clicking that. I can also adjust the date, so I'm going to do the last 5 years and do 2020 to 2025 and hit refine. I can also click remember all filters so that if I ever do other searches in this session, it will remember that I want peer-reviewed journals published in the last 5 years. And I can always X out of one or the other if I want to. I'll select number 5. Aerobic exercise in severe mental illness, requirements from the perspective of sports medicine. I'm going to click on the title. Come down here, read the description or the abstract first. If you would like to read the entire article, download PDF is located here underneath the initial information on the page. If that's not there, you'll see at least one option down here under full text availability. If you would like to know how to cite this article, you would click Citation, and here are any number of options. Always double check these though. If you want to link back to this page, you would click Permalink. Do not use the URL here. You will use the permalink right here. And then email. This will email the article's record, or link to the article's record to yourself. It does not email the actual article. So let's look at subject terms. So the experts who worked on entering this into the database had a collection of terms that they could use to describe the article. So with a keyword search, which is what we just did, the database looks in any part of the item's record, whereas subject terms are used in library databases to describe what an article is about. Using subject terms to focus the results can help home in on a relevant article. And you'll notice right here, these are all the subject terms that have been tagged in this particular article. So I'm going to X out of here. Under all my filters, you'll see that subject is one of my filters. So if I want to find all the articles that have been tagged with exercise, I'll select exercise. And then you'll notice, of course, this one is on here because we just looked at that. Right here's another one, another article, and there you go. Exercise is right there. And I should be able to, if I check this one, it should also say exercise here as well. Subject terms are also useful to help prompt for keywords. In this case, and I will click show more, I will see physical fitness here, and I can think to myself, well, maybe I want to do like bipolar disorder and physical fitness. Or if I wanted to, I could add one, so like bipolar disorder and exercise and lifestyle. So those are all the ways that subject terms can be helpful to you. Lastly, I want to explain and demonstrate the find sources in this and find sources cited in this functions. And this is where you're looking at an individual article and identify sources that are cited in your chosen article and sources that cite your chosen article. So let me demonstrate. So first, we're going to look at finding sources cited in this. So put in another way, these are the sources in the article's reference list. So for example, I'm looking at number 2. There's our aerobic exercise one again. I'm going to click the down order. So this is finding sources, citing in this. And you'll notice that these are the articles that are all a part of the reference list for this original article. You can actually click on, say, the title, there's your description, and you can read that full text. I can also come back over here to the original article. And now we're going to look at sources who cite this article. In other words, these articles include the sources here in their reference list. So if I come over here, we're going to use this same one. I'll click the two arrows going out. And you'll see, say, number 7 here. Meta-analysis of the effectiveness of exercise as an intervention for suicidal tendency in depressed patients. Say that sounds interesting. I can click on that, and now I'm looking at that particular article. There's your PDF as well as full text links here. So that's a look at some of the advanced functions using Primo. If you do need any help, please let us know using one of the Need Help options on the library homepage.